welcome to my channel. It's a girl, Helen. Hope you're staying healthy wherever you are. So today's video is about the things you need to know or do before starting nursing school in Germany. Meanwhile, I think I'm overdressed. Am I? Okay. Well, let's get to the point. This video is actually based on the because a lot of people have asked me stuff about my program, especially in Germany. Yeah. So I'm gonna get down to it. So the first thing you need to know is that there are options for part-time and full-time program. So the full part-time program allows you to do stuff, to be able to go to school. If you're a mom or if you have a family, you cannot really go into it full-time. So, and they also have special options or special offers for moms, or yeah, especially for those in that program. So the other one is full-time. You don't know what full-time entails. So you need to make a proper research on the program. Like if you decided to go for part-time or for full-time. So check out which hospital offers full-time programs and which hospital doesn't. So you also need to check out which hospital is closest to you and which one is not close to you. Which one offers you, like there must be so many things you're expecting from school, like extra stuff. So you need to consider those things that the school offers. Yeah, so that is also things you need to research. So another thing is that you also need to research about the program, about the nursing program, especially in Germany, which could be why you're watching me right now. So do research on the nursing program in Germany, and also do research. And in doing the research, I urge you to follow YouTubers. Like there are lots of YouTubers out there who do stuff on nursing program. Although I couldn't really find much. The ones I found were mostly based in the UK or in the US. But there are also quite a few of them in Germany. But I was actually looking for something that's based on the experience of a non-German speaker, of a foreigner. So, but actually the ones I got were really helpful. So follow YouTubers who talk about who are in nursing school or who went to nursing school or who talk about nursing stuff. So another thing you need to know is that you need to go to the library. This is part of the research. Go to the library. There are so many books that talks about health, that is related to health or nursing program in Germany. Read them. Yeah, read them, and that will help you to get more insight on what you're about to go into or the program you're about to do. You also need to invest in the book. If you're a non-German speaker, I urge you to invest in the book. This book, I have this book here. It's called Focus Deutsch. So I don't know if you can see it properly. So this one helped me. It's called for B1. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. It's for B1, B2. So and I used it because even though I already had B2, and also I also did B2 and C1. That's not important anyway. But this one also helped me because the C1 courses I did were not medically related or clinically related. But this one has stuff that has to do with clinicals and so on. So this book was really helpful. Some of the things I read from this book, like when I started the nursing program, they really made sense. I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard this before. So another thing you need to do is that there is also another book that helped me. This one. So this one is Schurenbell. It's really hard to pronounce. It's a dictionary for clinicals, like anything medically related. You can find it here. Diseases, stars. So instruments that you don't know the meanings to, you can find them in here. So I don't know if you guys can see properly. So invest in books. These are books I invested in. So the Focus Deutsch, you can also get it from the library. You can get it from the bookstore. You can get it, also order it online. It also has an audio version. That is the Focus Deutsch. It has an audio version of it, and you can also listen to it. The audio version was what I listened to every time I listened to it, and that really helped me. Like, it really stayed in my head. It helped me to get a picture of what I was about to go into. So another thing you need to do is to ask someone who has been in the program or someone who is currently in the program. What I did was that I saw someone. I've been seeing this lady on Facebook, and she's been posting stuff about like with uniforms and so on. So I decided to ask her one time, like, I know you're in Germany. What is it like? So she told me so many things. She gave me some information which really alleviated my fear. Like, it got rid of so many fears I had. And also there was this lady, a friend of mine knew someone who also did the nursing program in Germany, and she also got some information from her, which also helped me. So getting information from people who are currently in the program or people who have gone through the program will really, really help you to help you to know what you're going into, like what you're about to face. So if you have any fear, that will also remove your fears. Another thing that will also remove your fears, doing the practicum. Practicum is called apprenticeship. So you do it so there are so many options you can do for 1 year. You can go for 6 months, 4 months, 3 months. I think minimum for people who, if you decide on, minimum is 2 weeks, yeah. The minimum is 2 weeks. So you can do it for 2 weeks just to know if you're fit for the job or if you can do it. What the practicum does is that to help you get an experience of what has been done and takes away every fear from you or confirms all the truth you've heard, whatever the case may be. So another thing you need to know is that during the hospital you get some monthly stipend from the hospital. Some hospitals you may have to sponsor yourself. So I don't really know how that works, but I just know that a good number of them give you you get some monthly spend from a good number of them, but it varies, like I said. So another thing you need to know is that you are expected to work on weekends as a nursing student. Yes, you had me right. As a student, you need to work as a student. Now, you're going to work on Saturdays, Sundays, weekends. Sorry, what am I saying? I've already said weekend. Holidays. You have to work on holidays. So, and if you're not ready to work on holidays or give up, you're also expected to do shifts, morning, afternoon, and night. So, although you don't do the first shift, you don't do the night shift in your first year. So these are the things you need to know. If you don't want to do it, if you're not ready to lose your sleep or not, stay up at night, don't do it. Don't go into nursing. It's not for you. Okay. So brace yourself. And the next thing you need to know is that you don't speak English or your native language. You're expected to speak only German, no Deutsch. So you have to speak only German at the workplace. So don't be afraid if you're not yet speaking German. If your German is still not good, mine is also not good, not yet. So everyone learns. Everyone is still learning. So you need to learn. Just to remove every angst from your mind. Okay, don't be afraid. So the next thing you need to know is that you'll be called for interviews. Yeah. So as much as you've made your findings, you've done your findings, and also you've also applied in so many hospitals using the criteria that are most suitable for you, you also know that you're going to be called for interviews. So the ones for interviews, I'm going to make a separate video on the interviews, how to smash how to crush your interviews in the your interview for your nursing school interview. So that is a really special video. And another separate video I'm going to make is the kind of common questions you should expect during the interview. Another thing is that there's something like probation, like probational period. You go through probational period, and this probational period is like this probational period is for 6 months, just like every normal job in Germany. So you do it during that 6 months. You can decide to stop, or you can decide not to. It depends. So the hospital can also decide to stop you or not, depending on what you did, or just depending on the outcome. And also sometimes the hospital can also decide to tell you to let you go after 6 months because of your performance, or yeah. So, and this performance depends on so many criteria, which I'm going to talk about later in a separate video too. So another thing you need to know is that the next thing you need to know is that 3 years, the hospital comprises of 3 years. Yeah, you have to do a 3 years program. It's a 3 years program, so expect that you're going to stay for 3 years, and the part-time one, the part-time one is for 5 years. So you're going to expect all this. These are the things you need to expect if you decide that you want to go for a nursing program in Germany. So also know that the most important is that people are going to try to discourage you. You heard me right. So a lot of people are going to tell you, no, that is a job for foreigners only. No, it's not a job for foreigners only. Please don't listen to anyone. If it is your passion, if nursing is your passion and you want to do it, go into it. Okay, don't listen to anyone. People are going to try to confuse you, like tell you, yeah, they don't pay that much. True, but whatever is a passion is a passion. You need to be passionate about it. So people are going to tell you, another thing I'm going to tell you is that you have to do some cleaning, you have to do so many things. Yeah, of course. So nursing entails a lot of things. You just need to read up, get some information, follow people who do it. Just like I know you're going to follow me, you're going to subscribe to my channel just to get some information from me, okay? So, and I hope I inspire you to really go into nursing if you've not decided that you're going for it, okay? So, this is how I'm going to come to the end of this video. If you've not subscribed yet, please click down below and also leave a comment behind and also give me a thumbs up, okay? Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.